So I've been using the iPhone 17 Pro Max for a while now, and look, it's good, but it's not better for me, at least. I've been switching between this and the 16 Pro Max, and the older one still feels smoother, lighter, and somehow more premium. Apple's gone all in one numbers, bigger screen, higher brightness, 8 times zoom, but the experience doesn't quite hit the same. So here is my real take. No hype, no nonsense, just what it's actually like to live with this phone. Let's go! Alright, let's start with the unboxing as usual. As always, Apple keeps it minimal, slim packaging, no plastic wrap, just that clean pull tab. Open it up and right on the top the iPhone 17 Pro Max in silver, looking super sleek actually. You can really see that mirror-like shine under the light, definitely one of the classier colors this year. Underneath the phone, the usual USB-C to USB-C braided cable, a bit of paperwork, and that's it. No charger again, so if you want that 40-watt fast charge, you will need a separate brick. Alright, let's start with the design, and this year Apple switched back and I'm not really fan of this change. No go. Yes. So the iPhone 17 Pro Max drops titanium for a part aluminum, part glass body, and yeah, it looks nice, but it's way more scratchy phone. I've got the silver version, and here's what happened. I took the phone out of its case to wipe it down, placed it on a chair maybe 30 centimeters high, it slipped and boom, scratched on both the top and the bottom edges. You can actually see them right here. So yeah, this aluminum frame might save a few grams, but I take the 16 Pro Max titanium build any day. That one felt tougher, more premium, and far more resistance to everyday wear. The rest of the design anyway is fine. Rounded edges, that big new camera bump, and the overall shape feels familiar, just heavier and a bit sleepier. And this is exactly why I started to using today's video sponsor, Subcase i-blason, who were kind enough to send out their brand new i-blason RS flip case for the iPhone 17 series. So as you know, I used a lot of case before, but this one is absolutely surprising me. The i-blason RS flip case has a built-in 9H tempered glass screen protector, full military-grade 20-foot drop protection, and air-cushioned corners. Basically everything the aluminum frame isn't. It even comes with a precision camera control button, a strong magnetic ring that aligns perfectly with the MagSafe and the Qi 2.2 wireless charging, and my favorite part, the adjustable kickstand. It's made from zinc alloy, super stable, and you can tilt it almost flat or upright, which is perfect for watching movies on a plane, video calls, or editing thumbnails hands-free. And because it's got that slim 1.76mm black plate, wireless charging works perfectly. No overheating, no misalignment. So if you got the iPhone 17 Pro Max, especially the slippery silver one, definitely check out the i-blason RS flip case. It will save your phone, trust me. Alright, let's speak about the display, because Apple totally nailed it this year. The iPhone 17 Pro Max comes with a 6.9-inch Super Retina XDR OLED, running at 120Hz ProMotion, and honestly it's stunning. Brightness peaks at around 3000 nits outdoors, and you can tell even under strong sunlight everything stays perfectly visible. Colors are vibrant but still balanced, text is razor sharp, and the new anti-reflective coating actually makes a noticeable difference when you tilt it around. However, it's still not as good as the Samsung S25 Ultra, but it's going that way. Watching HDR content looks incredible, highlights pop, blacks stay deep, and the overall contrast is just top tier. The touch response is super smooth, animation glide effortlessly, and scrolling through apps feels like butter. Apple also tweaks the bezels again, thinner than ever, so you get the almost edge-to-edge look. It's easily one of the best smartphone display out right now, whether you're gaming, watching movies, or editing photos. Simply put, this screen is a visual treat, and it makes everything you do on the 17 Pro Max feel a little bit more premium. Alright, now let's talk with the performance. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is a serious powerhouse. Inside, it's running Apple's new A19 Pro chip, built on a 3nm process with a 6-core CPU, a 6-core GPU, and that upgraded neural engine for AI-based tasks. But the big change this year is the vapor chamber cooling system. Apple finally did it, and honestly, it makes a difference. I played Wuthering Waves for almost an hour straight, max graphics, full brightness, and the phone barely got warm. Frame rate stayed super steady, no stutters, no thermal throttling, just smooth gameplay the entire time. Visually it looks incredible on that 120Hz display. Fast combat, vibrant effects, and the phone keeps up without breaking a sweat. Even during long gaming session, the back only gets slightly warm near the camera area, which is way better than before. Outside of gaming, everyday stuff, photo editing, exporting 4K video, multitasking, it all feels instant. This chip doesn't just handle performance, it does it quietly and efficiently. So yeah, the A19 Pro paired with the vapor chamber cooling system turns the iPhone 17 Pro Max into the absolute powerhouse. Okay, let's speak a little bit about the software. iOS 26, the newest Apple release. Apple redesigned a lot of the interface, and I've got to say I really like the new glossy liquid style design. It looks clean, it's smooth, and everything just feels a bit more alive. The animations are super fluid, transitions are faster, and even the widgets and control center have this new reflective look that makes the system feel more premium. It's small details like that make iOS 26 genuinely enjoyable to use every day. Apple's new Apple Intelligence features are starting to roll out too. Things like smart writing tools, on-device summaries, and more personalized suggestions. They are still early stage, but the direction feels right. Everything else runs battery smooth, from multitasking to gaming, and the battery optimization is clearly better integrated this year. So overall, iOS 26 feels refined, stylish, and just really nice to use. It's familiar, but it finally feels new again. And now when it comes to the battery life, this is where the iPhone 17 Pro Max shine. Apple increased the battery capacity again this year, and with that new A19 Pro chip being more efficient, and the results are seriously impressive. In real use, I'm easily getting around 8 to 9 hours of screen on time. That's with gaming, 4K filming, editing, and a ton of social media. Even after a full day of heavy use, I still have 20-25% left before bed. Standby drain is minimal, it barely drops overnight, which is great. Now for charging. The 17 Pro Max finally supports up to 40 watts of wireless charging, which is way faster than before. You can go from 0 to 50% in around 20 minutes with Apple new power adapter or a solid gun charger. Wireless charging also got an upgrade, 25 watts with MagSafe and full Qi 2.2 support, which actually makes third-party chargers faster now too. And even during charging, doesn't heat up much thanks to that vapor chamber cooling and smarter power management. Alright, let's talk about the cameras, because this year Apple pushed the things more further. The iPhone 17 Pro Max comes with a triple 48 megapixel system, and every single lens is actually useful now. The main sensor is 48 megapixel with a wider aperture, and the second gen sensor shift stabilization. Images are sharp, detailed, and the color balance is that classic Apple look, natural, not overdone. Dynamic range is excellent, and skin tones look really clean straight out of the camera. Then you got the ultra-wide, also 48 megapixel this year, with much better low-light performance. It finally keeps details in the corners, which used to get a bit soft on the older models. And the big one, the telephoto. It's another 48 megapixel sensor with Apple's new Tetra Prism lens, giving you 4 times optical and up to 8 times optical quality zoom by cropping into that high-res sensor. From 1x to 8x the detail is impressive, great for travel shots, portraits, even handheld city photos at night. Video performance, as always, is on another level. You've got a 4K 120fps, ProRes RAW, and Apple Lock 2 for professional color grading. Stabilization is rock solid. I filmed a few clips handheld while walking, and it looks like gimbal footage. The front camera also got an upgrade, now 18 megapixel with autofocus, and it's noticeably sharper for selfies and vlogs. Face tracking feels more natural, and exposure adjusts faster when you move between lighting. Overall, this is one of the most consistent mobile camera system out there. Detailed photos, strong low light performance, and cinematic video that's hard to beat. Whether you're shooting travel clips, portrait, or content for your channel, it just delivers. Okay guys, let's wrap this up. So after spending a good amount of time with the iPhone 17 Pro Max, here is my honest take. I actually like this phone. It's fast, the cameras are incredible, the battery lasts forever, and the display is just gorgeous. It is everything you'd expect from Apple's top-of-the-line model. But one thing is keep bugging me, it's the aluminum frame. It looks premium, it feels nice in the hand, but it scratches way too easily. I've already got marks on the top and the bottom from a short drop while cleaning it, and that just wouldn't have happened with the titanium build we had before. That material gave the phone a more solid, durable feel that I really miss. So while the 17 Pro Max is a great phone, no doubt about that, for me personally I'm staying with the 16 Pro Max a bit longer. If you're upgrading from an older model though, it will absolutely blow you away. So anyway, that's my honest opinion of the iPhone 17 Pro Max. I can say yeah, it's a powerhouse but not quite perfect. So if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.